Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sinew and Steel, your ultimate bodybuilding resource. Today's video is entitled, How to Get Huge Fast. I will reveal to you the secret to getting big, getting muscular, fast. In the early 1930s, we started to see ads pop up in the magazines. They promised to build muscle in as little as 7 days. Although these ads, created some 85 years ago, were certainly exaggerated, this proves conclusively people wanted a way to build muscle in the most efficient and quick way possible. Let's now fast forward to the 1960s and a man named Arthur Jones. Arthur Jones studied biomechanics and physics and quickly realized there were many inefficiencies in traditional barbell exercises. This man single-handedly developed a revolutionary new training system today known as HIIT, or High Intensity Training. Jones's training methods were extremely effective. They were also extremely brutal. He was famously quoted as saying, "If you like exercise, chances are you're doing it wrong." Let's now take a look at an experiment Arthur Jones performed in 1973. In order to prove that his training methods were superior to all others in existence, this test was called the Colorado Experiment. The idea behind this test was to take a man and train him under Jones's supervision for 30 days to see how much muscle mass he could put on. The image on the left was the man at the beginning of the experiment. The image on the right is after the 30 days. The results were simply astounding. The man gained 60 pounds of pure muscle in 30 days using Jones's techniques. Next, let's look at the logistics and examine the biomechanics as to why Jones's techniques are so effective. Arthur Jones examined traditional barbell exercises. He quickly realized there were many inefficiencies. Here we see a diagram of a typical barbell exercise. The bench press. The bench press is considered to be a compound movement. There are 3 major muscle groups that assist in moving the weight when doing a bench press. Those 3 muscle groups are the chest, the shoulders, and the triceps. Now, if we analyze the exercise from this perspective, it is quite obvious that the chest is far larger and far stronger than the shoulders and the triceps. Therefore, the smaller muscle groups, the triceps and the shoulders, will fail first, and indeed not the chest. Next, I will show you a technique that will overcome this inefficiency and push your chest growth beyond anything you've ever seen. This diagram is another typical barbell exercise. It's called the flat bench fly. When done properly and in good form, it utilizes only one large muscle group, the pectorals, or the chest. Now, let's take a look at both of these exercises side by side. Earlier, we learned that the inefficiencies built into the flat bench press were that the shoulders and the triceps would fail first. Therefore, it makes total logical sense that we would start our chest workout with the flat bench fly. By performing these 2 exercises in this specific order, what we're doing, in effect, is pre-exhausting the larger and stronger chest muscles. Therefore, we are leaving the shoulders and the triceps fresh and strong for when we move on to the bench press. This method of training that I've just outlined in this video is probably the exact opposite of what you've been told and taught. However, I'm not finished. We're going to now take it even a step further. For men, what I want you to try is doing good form dumbbell flies first, and then immediately, with no rest in between sets, go directly to a pressing movement like flat bench or inclines. What I'm showing you here are real-life training videos of this type of training in action. Each of these exercises taken to failure, you will realize no muscle growth greater than when they're combined. For women, you can do dumbbell flies on a flat bench and then move on to the machines for doing the bench press. This is my client working hard to get results. This is the most efficient way possible to train and get results. If you're tired of going to the gym and spending money on a personal trainer, then it's time to give me a call.